and welcome to the Holly Jolly Show. I'm your host, Lucas, and these are my two co-hosts here. I'm joined with Emer.
Hello, I'm Emer.
And Lander.
Hello.
We are three international journalism students at Aartsevelde Hogeschool in Ghent in Belgium. Yeah. All right. And today, we're going to be doing a podcast, diving into different topics about Christmas. The first question I'm going to ask you guys is, what's your favorite Christmas food? Food that has to do with Christmas. But while you guys are thinking about the answer to that, I actually brought some gifts for you guys today to start off our show.
Hear that, Emer, we get gifts.
It's
So,
an early Christmas.
it's an early Christmas. For those of you guys listening, we have a bag of
We have clementines,
Okay.
oranges.
yes, food.
Oh, but I love them. They're so
We have a
nice.
bag of mandarin oranges. We have, for you, Lander,
Oh, fuck. Fire.
some speculatius, like
Oh.
ginger cookies.
You know, these go like well with Nutella, dude.
Alright, well, if you guys are listening and don't know this, I'm actually allergic to Nutella, so.
Oh, yeah.
And the last gift is Kinder
Oh,
Chocolate.
damn.
which-
He did some big shopping in the shop.
So,
So what,
If
we
you
do
guys-
some
Thank
ASMR munching while we do the podcast.
yeah, we could. So, the oranges and the gingerbread cookies, I think, are two traditional things to eat, at least in Germany, I think in Belgium as well, right?
Yeah,
For Christmas. The Kinder Chocolate, maybe it's not as traditional,
but
but
it's good.
it's good.
But it's
And
very good.
in
Thank
Germany,
you for the gifts.
in Germany, we always have it. Yeah, we can share them around, pass them. For those of you guys listening, if you hear somebody munching on some snack, it's just ASMR. Okay, getting back into it. Have you guys thought of what is your favorite Christmas food? I'll ask you first, Landon.
I'll go for like turkey and then cranberry, like a cranberry sauce and then like little croquettes and whatnot.
Would you have that on Christmas Day itself or on?
I'll probably have it on Christmas Day, like with a bunch of family over and whatnot.
Mm,
Yeah, for me it's very difficult because when we celebrate Christmas at home, my mom goes all the way and she just cooks 2 days long basically, and it's just food all day, and you just get too much. So it's very difficult to say one thing, but I love like the little oven treats you get, and then it's like a kind of a pastry they put in the oven.
Alright.
And the question is always, who is going to take the last pastry that's on the table?
Oh, the little
It's
appetizers.
the biggest discussion. So
Is anyone having this or?
yeah, I'm so hungry. No, but I would either say like just like lamb. I'm a big fan of lamb,
mm.
but on Christmas Day itself, turkey can also be nice with the stuffings and lovely.
Sounds pretty good. I'm hungry already. Alright, then I'll ask another question. Emer, you're first on this one. What is the number one thing on your wish list this year?
My number one, to be honest, for this course, I need a camera
Yeah.
because I'm really struggling without cameras here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's expensive, so I don't know. If it's something like for Secret Santa with friends, to be honest, I would say jewelry for me.
Yeah.
I think
That's-
it's an easy gift everyone can.
Anyone who has Emer and Secret Santa listen to this podcast,
You know what to do.
take notes. For me, it's the same thing. I think I have a camera, but it's broken right now, so I need to get it repaired. So either to repair that, or I was thinking like, you know those little digital cameras,
Yeah,
like,
they're also nice.
the film
They're
cameras.
they're not that expensive.
Yeah,
They're still a good price, and certainly now with the Black Friday coming up, you can do some good deals.
yeah. And Lando, what about you?
I don't know, dude. I'll probably have to go for a new speaker, bro. My speaker broke and I hate it.
Yeah,
We
that's
were having a pre-Christmas party
So
and
you can't have showers without music, basically.
all.
well, I can, but it sounds like
You just have to
those,
sing yourself.
you know those like really old like speakers with
Where you can
like in the
feel the-
'60s where it sounds all like weird.
Yeah.
All
You
like
can feel the bass cracking.
yeah, and it sounds like that. It sounds like Frank Sinatra is singing nonstop.
Yeah, that's horrible. Alright, well, I've prepared a little Christmas quiz to start things off here today. But before we get started with that, I'm actually going to introduce our special guest We have a man that flew here all the way from the North Pole. The chillest guy there is, Mr. Santa Claus. Give him a round of applause.
Welcome, Santa Claus.
Welcome, Santa.
I thought I would never meet you.
Oh,
I can't believe you're real Santa.
how are you doing, my children? How are you?
We're doing well, I think, especially now you're here.
I hope no one has been naughty today.
Santa, thank you for taking the time out of your busy Christmas schedule to come here and talk to us today.
It's no problem. I can always make some time for the nice people.
Well, that's gonna be my first question for you, Santa, is have we been nice or have we been naughty this year?
Well, I forgot my book at home, so I'm not sure, but if I'm just looking at you, I think it's okay.
You think it's okay? You think we're on the nice list?
I think so.
Well, let's go.
I'm so proud of us.
Thank you,
We'll
Santa.
see at the end, maybe it changed.
Yeah, it's not over yet, huh?
Yeah.
It's not Christmas yet. Okay, well, we will be doing a Christmas quiz that I've prepared for us here. I have little pieces of paper. I'm gonna hand out to each of you. Santa, you're gonna be playing as well.
That seems pretty unfair though, doesn't it? A Christmas quiz when
Christmas
Santa is playing.
I don't really think that.
Yeah, it's not really fair. If you lose the Santa Claus, you have to go on the naughty list.
Well, if I lose, the game is most definitely rigged. So.
Santa,
We do another Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
It's scripted.
you better win this. Okay, I'll give everybody a little piece of paper here and a pen as well, or a pencil.
Yes, thank you.
You get the little pencil.
Oh, wow. What do you mean little? This seems pretty average.
Yeah, that's actually a huge pencil.
It looks huge, dude.
And we'll do a little Christmas quiz to start things off here. This quiz is about Christmas, all things Christmas around the world, international topics, just testing how much you guys know actually about Christmas traditions. So the first one I'm gonna talk about here is which country started the tradition of putting up the Christmas tree? So this is how we're gonna play the game.
Which country has a lot of trees?
Write your answer down on your paper, and then we'll go around and everybody's gonna say their answer, and if you get it right, you get a point. That's how it works.
Damn, but those questions, like, this is really difficult.
I feel like I did a pretty good
I
guess.
feel like I'm guessing
This is
again
very-
like yesterday on a multiple question exam.
This is a very easy question for me. I know
Santa, you should know which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree.
Of course.
I'll start on the left here with Blender. What did you put down?
I went with Norway.
Norway, okay.
You know, it has a lot of spars, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I did Latvia for some reason.
Latvia. Okay. Maybe that's a little, because both of my roommates are from Latvia, so maybe she's trying to play the tricky game here. Thinking-
Maybe, who
think-
knows?
Thinking I'm getting my quiz answers from them. And Nathan, will you tell us which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree?
Well, I'm very sorry for you both. You're both wrong. It's actually my home country of North Pole who started it.
The North.
North Pole.
It's my, of course I started it. Because
Alright.
who else?
And for anybody wondering why I just called Santa Claus Natan, that's our little nickname that we have for him. Like, it's a little joke, but his name's actually Santa Claus. It's not Natan. It's just a joke. Well, you guys are all wrong, including you, Santa.
Including
No.
Santa Claus.
Because
I don't believe it.
the Christmas tree tradition actually began in the 16th century in my home country of Germany, is where it started.
Germany.
They invented all the good things in there.
Hmm.
Christmas
Did they?
trees, burgers.
Yeah, and we're gonna
Yeah.
stop it there.
What do you mean? Beer, I mean,
Yeah, true. Printing press.
printing press. Bunch
Okay.
of other things.
That was a little bit tricky, but this one you guys might have a chance on.
Okay, let's hope so.
Question number 2. In the movie Home Alone, have you guys all seen it?
Of course, you guys not
It's
seen
been a
Home
while. It's
Alone.
been a while.
Yeah.
Well, in other words, it's been exactly 1 year.
1
since-
year. I was just gonna say.
It's about a nice kid, right?
Yes.
It's about this kid in a house, all alone. You have to explain.
I'd say
to
it's
me.
pretty
Yeah,
naughty,
it's
isn't it?
basically the family goes on a trip and the family leaves their youngest
Oh.
son behind.
All alone.
All alone, that's what
Wait,
it
Sounds
is.
very naughty.
Santa's not seen Home Alone.
We don't have cable on the North Pole.
Have you ever watched a movie?
What is a movie?
Bro, you should know, Santa. You're in quite a few of them.
Yeah, you're in love
I-
with them. Sometimes you're even a bad guy.
Oh.
What?
What?
Who makes these movies?
Isn't there a new one that
You
came out?
should do some new research, Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, like Emer said, in Home Alone, the boy, Kevin, his family, they go on a trip and they leave him behind all home alone. Where do they take the trip to? Where do they go
Oh
on the trip?
God.
I think I know this, but I'm doubting between
I have
two
no
cities.
idea.
Mm.
Is it a city? Hell yeah. That's it.
City or country will be fine. I'll say,
Our country.
I'll give
That's
you-
easy then.
I'll give you,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you give us 1 point for the country and 3 points for the right city.
no, I'll give you 2 points if you get the city and 1 point if you get the country.
I'll just be glad
So-
if I get a point.
Okay. We're gonna start things off with you, Santa Claus.
Alright. Well, my reasoning behind this is the people, they leave their child alone. That's very naughty. Where do all the naughty people go? They go to Las Vegas to gamble. My book is full with naughty people in Las Vegas. So, I imagine they just went there.
Las Vegas on a Christmas holiday. That's good thinking there. And what about you?
I put Hawaii.
You put Hawaii
Oh, why?
and Emer,
I put New York.
New York City. The correct answer is Paris.
Paris.
Oh my god, yeah.
Why in God's name would you go
We
to
went
Paris?
But there's 3 Home Alone movies. There's also one that they go to New York, right? There's one that they go to New York. But okay, I take the Paris one, you're right.
Because there's like the yeah.
Damn,
Okay,
I was so confident.
that's all right. So far, no points
No
for anybody.
points scored. I think
Tied
we'll
up.
go on a naughty list, Lander.
Okay. Ooh, this might be another tricky question. Here, I'll skip this question and go to the next one for now.
You think
Oh,
you're
yeah.
too stupid or?
I'll save it for
I do
later.
think you're very wise and clever, Santa.
Thank you.
Okay. I want you guys to write down what you think is the best selling Christmas single of all time.
Oh God.
The number one.
Is it like the one who starts off the season? Christmas season?
I'm so embarrassed. I forgot the name of her.
Or do you get like an extra point if you get the right
I'll
artist?
give you a point for this song, and I'll give you 2 points for the artist.
I hope it's gonna
I'm
be this.
blacking out. I'm blacking out. I forgot the name
I'm
of
gonna
it.
be very honest. Santa Claus is a very, very big fan of this song.
Mm.
So of course I know it.
Sound,
Do you
I
listen
actually
to
know
this?
her. She's a friend of mine.
sounds like you guys all know what it is. We'll start off with Emer here.
I have All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Forgot her name.
Ooh.
I knew the
You had-
title. I
you had-
knew the title.
Did you have the song then?
I had all I want for Christmas. Yeah.
And Nathan?
Well, I have All I Want for Christmas from Mariah Carey.
That song is actually the number 3
What?
song of all time. There's
That could not be.
another song
Got
That-
bamboozled.
that's number 1. I'll give you guys all a point because it is written down on my sheet here as one of the top songs.
What song is it then?
I'll give you guys a hint. The number 1 song and the number 2 song, most sold of all time, have both been recorded and published by a guy named Bing Crosby.
Is
Wait,
it like
can we make another guess?
Probably.
You guys can all make a guess. Just shout out your guesses.
Jingle Bell?
No.
Let it snow.
Nope.
I forgot the name. Is it? It's beginning to look a lot like
Like
Christmas.
Christmas.
I don't think so either.
Oh,
The song is called White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
I have never heard that song before.
I-
How is this the number 1 song?
I looked it up on YouTube this morning and it is the number 1 song.
Now, alright, be ready, because in 3 seconds we're all gonna go, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I think I can only play it for like 7 seconds. Hold on, we have an advertisement here. think I can only play it for 7 seconds, but
Isn't this only for Spotify
How is it
Premium
only
people?
here?
How's it?
Is
7 seconds.
that it?
What?
I
Uh,
have never
No
heard this
idea.
song
Come
before.
on,
No.
Santa Claus. Tell Google they're wrong.
Am I allowed to play it for another 7 seconds? Probably, right?
Yeah, of course. Right?
Okay, another 7 seconds starting now.
Am I on the Disney one?
That's
I
all.
think you did your research
I don't
of
hear it.
most popular Christmas song before the 2000s.
No, it's the most sold of all time. Ready?
That's crazy.
I can give you guys. No, don't look at the thing because all the answers are. If you guys are listening, Leonard just tried to peek at the answer sheet. That might have to deduct you a
Cheater,
point.
Santa put him
Santa,
on
I
the
promise I
notice
didn't. I
list.
didn't.
Santa
No.
put him on the notice list. He's cheating
Yes.
again.
It's becoming
didn't,
closer
I promise.
it's getting closer to the naughty list. Watch out.
The song-
Watch out.
The song "White Christmas" was written by Irving Berlin and published by Bing Crosby. I'll just give the answer to the next question as well. The next question was going to be what year it was released in. It was released in 1942,
From 1942.
Yeah.
and it's been sold over 50 million times worldwide, and it's the #1 sold Christmas single of all time.
As in like sold like on CD, you mean?
Like copies of the songs. I think that.
What song like has the most streams though?
It'll be Mariah Carey.
I think it will be Mariah.
Probably, I don't. Yeah, probably. But nevertheless, it's this one. It's like I'm dreaming of a white
Oh, yeah. I
Christmas.
know.
Na 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 na.
Do you know it?
I have no idea what this song is.
This song hasn't.
You should, instead of playing it for 14 seconds, you should have just sang it yourself.
I should. Well, I didn't remember the
Bring
two.
out your beautiful Christmas voice.
Yeah. Next time. Okay. Well, that's that. Still, everybody's on 1 point. I'll give you guys a point for All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Now he has one. We have two. 'Cause
Yeah.
we got Maria.
Sure.
Well, technically, we were all wrong, so.
Technically.
It's a fair point, but here, there's Lander has an advantage in the question that's coming up now, so it's fine.
Again, cheating.
Yeah, maybe
Wow,
it'll,
how could I help it?
actually no.
I
You know what?
I didn't make. No. Ask
Another-
the question.
another
No. Ask the question.
We're gonna go down the line. No, we're gonna go back to the first question we skipped. Sorry, it's all over the place. In which country is Santa Claus called Papai Noel?
Oh God.
Papa Noel.
Very.
It could be so many though.
It could be so many.
It's
Could you
One-
give like a region?
yes, it's a country that celebrates Christmas in the summer.
Oh,
That's my hint.
then I'm very wrong.
Papai Noel.
Don't the kids like all call you Papa Noel in that country then?
Yeah.
You see so many countries, you just
There are
forget.
so many countries.
In so many
Very
languages.
exhausting night for me.
I can give you another hint. I mean, I'm not 100% sure here. I'm not a native speaker of this language, but I think it's called a different thing. Or Santa Claus has a different name in different countries that all speak this language. Depending on which country you're from, you might call Santa Claus a different thing. Okay, we'll start off with Emer again. Emer, would you write down?
Well, now I might change with your tip. I first said Brazil, but
Mhm.
now it might be Switzerland. Or
Mm.
Austria, I mean Austria.
Austria, but does Austria's
Because you
They-
said they can speak different language and here they speak two different
But remember my first hint that it's a country that celebrates Christmas in the summertime.
Summer. No.
Womp womp.
No, no bueno.
No way.
You keeping Brazil then? Or
Yeah, I'll stick with Brazil.
okay, not on Santa Claus. What did I do?
No. I figured there's not a lot of countries that celebrate Christmas during the summer. One of those countries is New Zealand. So I figured maybe New Zealand.
New Zealand, the English-speaking country, calling it Papaya Noel.
Maybe
be.
we have some French speaking people.
Could be.
Alright, I put Mexico.
Mexico.
I was also thinking
I
of
put Mexico.
Mexico.
It's gonna be one of the.
But then I
It's
was-
gonna be a South American country. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but then Lucas speaks Spanish now. He said it's not my native language.
Oh, that's.
Well, Spanish isn't his native
No,
language.
no.
But I do speak Spanish, yeah. So it's. I wouldn't have said that if it was Spanish, yeah. The country is Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
In Brazil, they call
Why
it
do they
Papaya Noel.
celebrate it in the summer?
Because it's summer there.
Santa. Are you serious?
Because it's an Atlantic
'Cause-
country.
No, because
Because
it's
you
like,
know seasons.
Thank
it's,
God he only delivers packages.
okay, but it's because of the it's because of the hemispheres, no? Like in the southern hemisphere right now. It's
For
summer.
me, it's always winter. So.
Has anyone ever celebrated Christmas during the summer?
No, have you?
I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lander-
For anyone who doesn't know, I spent a year in Australia and I witnessed Christmas in the summer.
And this Christmas in the summer. That's
They
pretty
do,
cool.
but they do it twice. They do like Christmas in the summer, but then they do like for them Christmas in the winter as well. I
Serious?
forget the date, but
Oh.
I know they do.
That's crazy. So they have a Christmas then in like June or July or something.
Yeah, I think it's in June.
They have
Wow.
two Christmases.
Well, I don't think
As a
everyone
kid, I
does the
would be
winter
so
one.
happy.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
sick.
2 times a year. You get big presents or something.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't think everyone does it.
Yeah.
Some
I
people do.
cannot promise I can come twice a year. It's a bit like.
I remember the second time we did it. The second time we celebrated Christmas, everyone just put on their bikinis, went down to the beach in like Christmas hats, and we all just went for a swim.
That's sick. That's really cool.
Yeah, I want to celebrate Christmas once during the summer.
Yeah.
I think it
It's
would be
hot.
fun.
It's hot.
But the thing is, like, I don't know, for the whole Christmas vibes, like, you need cold weather. you
Yeah,
need
it
snow.
did look a bit weird to have like a giant Christmas tree in Sydney when it was like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
It did feel a bit weird.
Yeah. Alright, well. Alright. Next question coming up here is, in what year was Christmas declared a federal holiday in the United States? And I'll give you guys the closest answer gets a point for this one.
Okay.
So in what year was Christmas declared a federal holiday in the United States?
Damn, difficult.
Alright, I've got my guess.
And I'm looking up right now. Okay, the United States has been a country since 1777. So, 76, sorry. 1776. I should know that.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know.
So anywhere from.
But you mean like Christmas as we know it today, or Christmas as like old Christmas?
Listen, in what year was Christmas declared a federal holiday in the United States?
God, alright.
I'll give you guys a hint here. I'm sure this will help you guys further. It was President Ulysses S. Grant's administration that made it a federal holiday.
It doesn't help.
Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
Alright,
I mean, I know who it is, but when that guy lived, I have no idea.
so what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I put 1890, but I'm feeling it might be earlier.
1890, okay.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
I'm saying 1805.
1805 for Santa Claus?
I'll go for 1804.
1804, that's smart. Playing off Santa Claus's answer there. It's 1870.
Yes.
Lander gets the point on that one. So, what are we at now for scores? Lander has 2
I'm
points.
on 2.
Santa has 2 points.
I have 5 points.
And Santa has 2 points. And Emer has 3 points.
Yeah.
3 points? Yep. Okay. Next question. In which country might you experience a barbecue Christmas by the beach? A barbecue Christmas.
I know this. Is it what I'm thinking?
I don't know.
It'll be one more thing.
I don't know. I may have
Barbecue Christmas.
given away too much here.
Can I answer first?
No, we'll have Santa answer first on this
You're
one.
cheating, right?
No.
We're working together.
No. They just,
We would never.
they just,
How dare you?
Santa Claus, it's okay, you're old. It's,
We
maybe
don't
you're
have
not,
barbecue
maybe you're
in
not
Liverpool.
catching on to things.
I don't have
It's
barbecue.
given Joe Biden right now.
Senna, who's older, you or Joe Biden?
Wait, no, how old are you, Santa?
When was Christmas first celebrated?
I have no idea.
I actually read about this in the research for the podcast, but
Do you know Mr. Rose?
it was, yeah, I do know actually. It was like in the 300s, after Jesus' death in Rome. Like somewhere around then is when the first Christmas tradition started.
I was alive
I think.
then for already 100 years.
Mm.
So when I turned 100, I was like,
Well, so what did you do before you became like the sled guy? You know? You were just chilling in Rome, or
you have to watch out, baby. You have to watch out. I was chilling. I was just walking around a bit, making some money. I was very rich. And then I was like,
you invested in property on the North Pole. All right.
I was the first person on the North Pole. And yeah, one day I was just like, I
I didn't
want
know
to
you were a
take presents
businessman.
every year, and then I just did it.
Of course, he's a
And then people
businessman.
started
dude.
celebrating me.
It's a cool backstory, Santa. I didn't know that.
No problem.
Right,
Thanks.
he has business alliances with China, dude. All of his presents are made there, so.
Mm.
Well, that's a bit controversial.
That's pretty controversial. I heard that they were made by elves, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
right.
it's elves.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some elves running around in China, dude.
Please
And
don't expose my.
Lander is
my
being
factories.
cancelled after this podcast.
Lander is coming with me to the North Pole.
I think we're gonna have to deduct a point for that for those remarks.
I think,
No,
I
no,
think
that's
the
not
note
how it
is on
works.
and all to this
That's
now.
not how
Lander,
it
Landers.
I have some positions open for some new elves, so if you want,
How much do I
Can
make
always
an hour?
no?
you do not make it an hour.
I don't make anything.
It's for the
what?
spirit.
It's
The
charity.
more,
For the Christmas joy, for the kids. Think of
Oh,
all
right. Yay.
The naughty kids. they
Do we get like benefits?
You can get some candy.
Can I? All right, I'll make you a deal. Can I ride a reindeer?
Mm,
He'll take you back on his sled because you have to get up there.
Yeah.
I'll be your chauffeur, dude.
you have to work for a couple of years and then you can get promotion.
Oh,
And
okay.
maybe after like 50 years
All right.
you can get.
Getting back on topic here to the quiz. This is of the first round of the quiz. This is the last question. Which country holds the record for the largest Christmas tree ever
Are we
displayed?
getting the answer? Of the previous
Oh yeah,
Ah.
you haven't even given me.
You guys are right.
Oh wait, have we even answered?
No, okay,
I
so
have that.
Santa, what was your guess? Sorry for the
I
distraction.
think-
It's which country might you find a barbecue Christmas in?
I think it's South Africa.
South Africa. Okay.
I said Australia.
I also said South Africa because
Ah,
I know it's South
oh.
Africa.
No way.
It's not. It has to be.
It's Australia. It's Australia. I mean, okay, I'm not saying that they don't have one in South Africa, but that's not what I read about.
I'm gonna be
So.
honest, I also thought Australia, but then I looked at Emer's paper.
Wait,
Santa's
Santa's
cheating.
cheating. What?
No.
I can.
Yeah, give him the sound effect for that.
What happens? What happens when Santa becomes naughty?
Nothing really.
This Mrs. Claus.
Santa.
Like,
Yeah, Mrs. Claus.
Does Mrs. Claus like, give you the belt or something?
No, she doesn't give me the belt, but if she's mad, it's not a nice place to be at the North Pole.
Okay,
Nice
Santa,
time.
this is how we're gonna punish you. We're gonna give you a sound effect for your cheating.
Damn.
Bad Santa.
You did not
That's not
succeed.
bad,
You're
Santa.
cheating.
I'm not gonna give presents this year, right?
Okay, the correct answer was Australia. That leaves Lander on how many points?
3.
3 points. Emer on 3 points, and
Yeah.
Santa in last place,
No,
2 points.
Santa.
Santa, are you?
It's a long day
You're,
for
you're
Santa.
just playing dumb or what?
Yeah, I have to
He
let
just
you
wants to
guys
make
win.
the kids happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey yo.
yeah. All right. Last question of the first round. Which country holds the record for the largest Christmas tree ever displayed? It stood at 85 meters tall and it was floating on.
Floating Christmas tree.
Yeah, it was like on a
Water.
lake or something.
On a lake.
On a lake.
Yeah, or no, I'm not sure if it was on a lake or on the ocean. But
What?
which country? And I'll give you I'll give you a hint at this as well. Is one thing that this country is known for is steak.
Oh my god, I think I know.
That's your hint.
Mm.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Landers
know?
got this
I'm
one.
gonna stay with my
Okay,
original.
Stella, what do you have?
It's Argentina, isn't it?
I also have Argentina.
Santa?
I definitely have Argentina.
Santa, what did you have?
I got Canada.
Canada.
Because they have a lot of biggest things.
Hmm.
Do
That's-
they though?
That's a good guess. It was actually in Rio de Janeiro in
What?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yes.
But
yes,
Brazil,
yes, yes.
is Brazil known for their steak?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
thought Argentina.
I
was
thought
known.
Argentina's
I was
also
so,
known
I
for
was
the
so
steak,
sure.
I was also very sure.
I mean, I think they're both.
I
known
think
for
your
the steak.
hints are just taking us off track.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Right,
Very
well,
confusing.
I kind of realized after I asked the question, like, how are they gonna know this? Okay, moving on to round two. Anyway, scores are Lander 3, Emer 3, and Santa at 2 points. Yeah. Round two is a double point round, and it's multiple choice as well.
Ooh.
So
Well, we get A, B, and C.
you get A, B, C, and D. If you get the answer right, you get double points for this round.
Alright.
So everyone's on double points.
Bring it
Okay.
down.
Question number one. What is a julelad? I don't know how to pronounce it, by the way, but looks like julelad, an Icelandic Christmas tradition. Is it A, a magical elf that delivers presents to children? Is it B, a troll-like figure that either rewards or punishes children? Is it C, a shepherd who guides Santa's sleigh in the north? Or is it D, a Christmas witch who brings good fortune? Is it A, an elf, B, a troll-like figure, C, a shepherd, or D, a witch?
I know.
Say the word again.
It's a Yule-lad. Y-U-L-E-L-A-D.
Julelad.
I know this one very good because I know the word.
Yep.
He's a friend of mine.
And
It's a he.
and-
Emer, it's a he.
And what's the answer?
I'm saying C, the shepherd. He has helped me a lot before.
Yeah. You remember what
Yeah, very good guy.
I'll also go for the shepherd.
I think Santa's throwing us off. I'm going for the troll.
You're going for the troll.
B.
And I will reveal.
Yeah.
There is the correct answer. It is B.
Yeah.
Not
troll-like
like
figure.
it. Oh my god, the
In-
land.
Can I ask what are your sources actually?
I,
You're sitting right across from me and telling me that
Santa.
there's no shepherd in
Santa.
Icelandic countries.
Santa, I think I would know. I'm the host of this podcast.
I think not having cable on the North Pole is influencing your intellect, Santa.
A Yule lad is a troll-like figure that either rewards or punishes children. But there's not just one, there's 13
They're trying to take my job.
of these mischievous trolls who visit children before Christmas. They leave gifts for well-behaved kids or rotting potatoes for the naughty ones.
I don't like you doing that.
In Iceland. Okay, moving
I'm
on.
not going to Iceland. They already have their own thing.
Whoa, breaking news here. Santa is not going to
Iceland
Iceland.
has been
No
cancelled.
Christmas for Icelandic kids.
Iceland is cancelled.
Whoa.
You can have that really like.
Okay. That is 2 points for Lander there.
Oh yeah, it's double points.
Taking the lead with 5 points here.
Santa's are we gonna beat him up?
Yeah.
Beat him up.
No
I'm
violence,
gonna get
guys, no violence.
to do it.
Okay, question number 2 of this double points round. In which country is Noche Buena the traditional Christmas Eve feast? Noche Buena is a grand feast at midnight featuring dishes like roast pig and cheese balls.
Sounds good.
Is it A, Mexico, B, Spain, C, the Philippines, or D, Venezuela? Mexico, Spain, Philippines, or Venezuela, where they eat Noche Buena on Christmas Eve.
Alright, I've got my answer.
Okay, I guess it's like a dish or something like this. What do you say, Santa Claus?
I'm between Spain and Venezuela. I'll go with my first answer, Spain.
Spain. Emer?
I have Venezuela.
Venezuela, okay. And Santa?
I also had Venezuela.
Well, the dish, I guess, of Noche Buena is actually from the Philippines. Yeah. But it is weird because Noche Buena is how you say Christmas Eve in Spanish, so I guess they all will celebrate
So I should get
La Noche Buena.
half a point.
No, the correct answer is Philippines here on this quiz that I've put together here. Alright, no points for you guys. Kind of wanted to trick you guys with the other Spanish-speaking countries in there.
That's very
You
naughty
tricked
of
us.
you. That's very naughty of you.
Whoa. Don't be accused.
You're
of
also
things like that.
on a dangerous level right now. It's time you let me win, huh?
Don't be salty that you're in last place.
You're gonna
Santa.
have to let me win. No
Alright.
presents for you this year. You're getting cool.
If I don't get presents,
Your
I'm
camera is
not
not
leaving.
getting
I'm not
fixed.
leaving. I'm getting milk.
No.
No cookie milk? That's a
No cookie milk.
very dangerous.
Alright. Guys, last question. It's for 3 points.
Oh,
Triple point round. Last question of the entire thing.
Ooh, wait, Emer, you're on 3, right?
Mm.
Ooh, you could catch up.
She could win. Santa could tie it. Or is Leonard just gonna crush everybody else in this?
no.
The question is, what fast food is a popular Christmas tradition in Japan?
Oh my
Which
god.
fast food is a popular Christmas tradition in Japan? Is it A, the McDonald's Big Mac? Is it B, Domino's Pizza? Is it C, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken? Or is it D, Subway sandwiches?
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Well, and they eat it for dinner.
It's a go-to Christmas meal in Japan.
In Japan.
Mm.
Oh
I thought in
god.
Japan they were only eating sushi. Well, not
Wait, excuse me?
But they're not that big on fast food.
Yeah, well, I don't know how many people celebrate Christmas even in Japan, but yeah,
True.
They
according
do not celebrate Christmas.
to my sources, one of these. Hey, don't.
I didn't.
That's 5 points.
Yeah. I think
London's
that's some
really good.
points over there.
No, it's
I
okay.
swear I did not look.
Okay, 1 point deducted.
No, that's not how it works. I didn't look.
1 point deducted from Lander.
Yeah.
He tried to look at my screen sheet.
Um,
Okay. What's a popular Christmas fast food? Is it a McDonald's Big Mac? Is it Domino's Pizza? Is it KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken? Or is it a Subway sandwich? Emer, what do you think?
I'll go for the Domino's pizza.
Domino's Pizza for Emer?
I'm going with the Big Mac.
You'll have a Big Mac? Big Mac for Santa? Big Mac for a big guy?
Subway.
For Subway?
Seems like the most proper food out of it all.
Yeah. Luke is laughing way too hard at you.
The 3 points go to nobody. It's KFC.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah, since the 1970s, KFC has marketed itself as the go-to Christmas meal in Japan.
Damn.
Families often pre-order their fried chicken weeks in advance for the holiday.
That's impressive.
You know?
Let's go.
Yes, so the winner of our quiz is Lander. And
Congratulations,
Give
Lander.
me
for that, Lander, you can eat the first piece of this Kinder chocolate.
Ooh, we're turning it into ASMR then, are we?
Yes, you can have that piece. That's for you.
But should I unwrap it like?
No, no, we're gonna move on to the next segment of this podcast, which is the Christmas debate. Okay,
Christmas debate. Oh, my.
Christmas debate. So I'm gonna ask some questions and I'll see what you guys think. Starting things off, when should we start playing Christmas music? Santa, I want to hear your take on this first. Santa's chewing his chocolate right now. It's okay. We'll
Wait, how does he get chocolate?
Yeah, Santa. Whoa,
Santa Claus
Santa.
is stealing!
What?
Santa Claus is stealing the chocolate from the table.
It's okay. We can give it back to Santa since he brings us gifts every year. So
Be grateful, boy. Come on.
yeah. I guess everybody
Your
gets
question,
chocolate then.
your question is actually a trick question. Because I believe you should never stop playing Christmas music.
Okay, interesting. That's an interesting take because I've heard some strong opinions that it should start, only in December, or that, once they start, like right now it's November 22nd, but
Yeah.
the markets and the shops and stuff are already filled with Christmas stuff. So.
Yeah, I would say not before Halloween. For me, it's like you wait until Halloween is over, then you kind of, I would say, wait for a week or two, and then like from mid-November you don't have to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
I
everyone
agree.
look at you that you're weird. But like in the shops or something, the shops are always already filled during Halloween already full.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't get into the holiday spirit in November though.
Well, like kind of end of November,
Sure.
the
Well,
Christmas
end of
market
November,
starts.
sure, but
And then it's like fun already to really get in the spirit, because like I feel December goes so fast with all
Yeah.
deadlines for everyone, like assignments. So I actually like it starts kind of end of November, because
Well,
fair enough.
This kind of brings us into another question, which is, do you think that Christmas has become too commercialized? Because I would say that, traditionally Christmas is maybe more for December and stuff like this, and that the stores, they want to push the Christmas season out as long as they can to be able to sell their Christmas stuff earlier.
See, the thing that I'm wondering, right, is how do stores keep selling Christmas stuff? Like, doesn't everyone have like the Christmas tree and the balls at this point?
That's a fair point.
I mean-
Honestly, that's
But you have like people who move out of their
Yeah.
parents, they don't have a Christmas
Well,
tree,
yeah, I mean,
that
sure,
kind of
but-
stuff. But yeah, you
Okay.
recycle what we do is like recycle, we use everything, but like we add like a few new things, but
We,
like
we
not
just
a
go like
whole tree or something.
we just go like multiple sets or like colors, and then we'll just change it up every
Okay, but the big question is, what is the color of your Christmas tree?
Well, usually I reckon it changes every year, but the most we've done like white, like Christmas balls. And it looks more like fancy.
So you have a white tree
Yes.
instead of a color.
You have a white tree.
But no,
No,
not
the
the tree. I
tree
mean
itself,
like the
but yeah.
decorations.
Because that's the
lights
thing,
and
right?
Like the Christmas balls and whatnot.
Yeah, people are like, do you want white lights or do you want colored lights on your tree?
White.
Like
You need
warm
colors.
white.
You need
Yeah,
colors.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Color.
I'm not a fan
My
of colored
professional
lights.
opinion,
Mm.
every Christmas tree should have colors. You have a
Yeah.
green tree, a very nice tree, and you have some red balls, you have some dark green balls, some orange balls, and then some nice lights that flicker. That's a perfect Christmas tree. If I come into a house with a Christmas tree like that,
Extra presents.
guarantee extra presents.
That's good because that's actually.
Well, that's funny that you're saying that because I've got so many lights in my house. They're not even like none of them are just plain white. They're purple, blue, orange. We're
Yeah.
chilling.
At home when I was little, I always had the colorful lights as well.
Yeah. What about you, Emer? What lights do you have?
Well, what we kind of do is like we have white with kind of, first of all, we have a real tree, and like we quite have a high ceiling in our house. So our Christmas tree is like 3 meters or something, and it's a real one. And then we like put it on kind of white, pinkish, white, goldish. My mom kind of goes, yeah.
Does everyone still
all the
do
way.
real trees?
Yeah, we had a real tree at home once.
We
I love the smell like of a Christmas tree.
yeah. Until
For
like
some
2
reason.
years ago, we had real ones, but then 2 years ago, we switched to a fake one.
Yeah. You have some fake ones that look very, very good, but there's just this thing of like going to the shop, getting your real Christmas tree, putting
How much
it out.
are Christmas trees?
They can be quite expensive.
Yeah.
Like ours is around 160 euros always, or
okay.
real one. But yeah, they're very big. They're like 3 meters long.
What did you guys think about?
Thousands.
Is Christmas getting too commercialized?
Oh right, that's what I
That's-
forgot what we were talking
Bring
about.
it back to the point a little bit.
I don't know. I mean,
Santa, what do you think? Because you're the traditional guy. You've been around here for
you're the
2,000
you're the
years.
sled man.
going around in your sleigh, but now.
Well, back in the day, there wasn't really like capitalism, so it wasn't really a thing. They didn't really sell Christmas.
Wait, you were there for the invention of capitalism.
Yeah, yeah,
Sick. What was life like before?
amazing. Well, I of course love it when my season keeps on going. I want it to be the entire year, but that's not possible, of course. But yeah, shops they do keep it for way longer than I would say like 500 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I would
I'm
say-
not sure if I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But
I would not say they keep it longer. They just start way too early for me.
yeah.
And I think it's even quite a bit annoying because like by the time it's Christmas, you're so done with like just everything around you. Like I cannot go now to a shop and there's just everywhere Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Well, now you can
Fair
already
enough.
start, but not like you start before like, for example, in the Action in Belgium, it's like a kind of a shop where you can get everything. They already start putting up Christmas decorations and buying Christmas decoration around the mid October.
Mm.
I think that's way too early.
I have a very similar question for you guys. Something I'm very passionate about. How long can you keep your Christmas tree up? By which date?
Oh
should
my
it go?
god, my sister kept it up until like, I swear to god, April last year.
That's crazy.
That was
We always,
horrendous.
I think we always kept ours pretty late, but not that like,
Yeah.
we definitely got
I
rid of
think
it
we did
in
it, like-
January.
Yeah, kind of like mid-end January, I would
Yeah.
say.
But like, we would do a, I don't know, yeah, like mid-January as well.
Yeah, when we have like the energy to take it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we-
have such
we
a
do it,
hassle
like-
to take it
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's just when when our trees like starting to get rot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We do it when we've had like our last family Christmas party.
Mm.
Because we do like multiple parties. We do one like on my dad's side, and we do one on my mom's
Yeah.
side, and they do like with friends.
Mm. That's cool. Well, we have talked a little bit about our own Christmas traditions in this podcast. We've also talked about different traditions all over the world. Now we're going to hear from some friends of ours who have sent in voice messages to me explaining how they celebrate Christmas in their own country. So we have 3 recordings of 3 different friends, and we're gonna listen to the voice note and yeah, I guess hear and learn about how different countries are celebrating Christmas.
Hi, my name is Bonnie and I'm from Mexico. And one of my favorite Christmas traditions is that we have a piñata during Christmas Eve, but also during the posadas, which are like Christmas parties that you have before Christmas with your friends. And you also do the exchange of gifts and the big dinner, but it's just usually with your friends. It's really fun, and I think for me the best part is the piñatas, where once you hit it, you can either hit one of the spikes or peaks, which technically they mean the 7 deadly sins, but in my family we just, if you get to hit one, you get a wish, but also you get candy that is inside the piñata, and it's really fun to just get to hit the piñata and release your anger, or just like, I don't know, play along. And sometimes you get blindfolded, but other times you can just like try to hit it, because the person in charge of, I don't know, moving the piñata is supposed to make it hard, and it's moving the piñata always, and you only get like 10 seconds to hit it. And I don't know, it's super fun, and everyone just laughs and has a good time. Yeah, I think that's my favorite tradition of Christmas.
So that is Christmas traditions in Mexico then.
So dope.
Piñatas.
Imagine just slapping piñatas during Christmas.
That's pretty sick.
Yes.
I kind of want to do that.
Yeah. I recall we should do that for our next Christmas party.
I think it's pretty cool,
We
honestly.
just
Like,
organize a piñata.
but like, where would you get one here? Because
You just buy them. I'm pretty sure you can buy them.
You can buy them in
In a lot of
thousands of
places.
shops, yeah.
really,
Also just in normal toy shops sometimes.
But they sell it in like the, do you know Flying Tiger?
And-
Surely they do over there.
yeah, maybe.
I think with occasions. I don't think all the time. But I'm sure you can order it like on a
You can
Yeah.
put it on your wish
online
list.
website or
You
something.
can put it on your wish list.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
will
Santa
you-
Claus
will
will
you bring
bring
it?
What else can make it for you guys?
Sam, I'm changing the thing on the top of my wish list is now piñata.
Alright.
Alright,
I'll take care of that.
piñata. Okay, let's hear now from a friend from Latvia on how Christmas traditions are there.
Hello. So, my name is Tina and I'm from Latvia. And if I think about some Latvian traditions traditions during the Christmas time. First of all, one thing that we always do in Latvia, in order to get our presents, we don't just get them. We need to recite a poem in order to receive our presents. As well, another very fun thing we always did when I was younger with my family was we would get some carrots and apples, and we would go to the forest near my house and hang them on a small Christmas tree. So we would essentially decorate a Christmas tree also in the forest, but the decorations are meant for the forest animals so they can eat them. Yeah, I think those are the two main things that come to my mind.
I love that.
I think it's a very good
That's pretty cool.
It is also Christmas for the animals, you know.
Yeah.
They
That's
also need some
they never
treats.
have naughty people. That's it's always good.
Lots
Well,
of-
animals don't have naughty. There's no naughty animals, or what you
No, the people.
Oh,
No naughty people.
Just both.
There's
I thought you
always,
were talking about the animals.
there's also no naughty animals. That's very true.
I think it's cool. I also think it's cool that they have to recite a poem before they get their gifts.
Yeah.
Same.
That's kind of what we do here.
We
though, isn't
sometimes
it?
we
Well,
also
not
do
for
it
Christmas.
for
We do it for
New
New
Year.
Year's.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
We
Well,
do
buy-
like a New Year's letter where you
I know this guy.
from your sweetest kid.
Yeah.
I know this guy is one of the nicest people on my list. His name is coincidentally Nathan. I know you guys call me that, but he's also
That's
called
because
me.
he reminds us of you.
And he also before he gets his gifts with Christmas time with his grandmother and stuff, has to read like a letter or like a Christmas poem or something like that, and then he gets his gift.
Yeah.
I also remember that. And then you would always end with je kapoentje.
Yeah,
And then you would only get your present if you actually did the letter.
Do you still do that?
No, I think I stopped once I was out of primary school.
We still do it, but we don't write it. I just look it up on the internet
Yeah,
really
okay,
quick.
you can do that.
And it's like 2 sentences.
For me, it was just, I don't know, I had always stressful reading in front of fucking 30 people. So
Yeah.
I remember.
Right.
30, yeah, we have quite a big family.
But we do New Year's Eve in like a small group. We just do it our family and then
Yeah.
another. Well, then again, we don't really do that. I usually spend it with friends now.
Yeah, well, if you get older, you kind of.
New Year's night, that is,
Yeah.
not New Year's Day.
Okay, the third friend we're gonna listen to here. Well, you guys will hear in the recording.
Hi, I'm Koju from Ghana, and my favorite Christmas tradition from Ghana is going back to the village where your parents and grandparents are from, and you see all the cousins. We all meet there. We have a fun time for a week. You stay with the family for a week in the village where your grandparents grew up or your parents grew up, and it's fun to see how different life is in the village where they grew up and in the city where we grew up. We eat together. You see everybody. You see all the cousins. You see the aunts that you've not seen in a year. So yeah, that's a Christmas tradition in Ghana that we thought was fun as kids.
Also very important. The family is very important. If
I
they
feel
live far away,
Christmas-
you always have to make sure you see them
Christmas
once a
time
year.
is like always the get together for family.
Yeah.
There's like no excuse.
Yeah.
I feel like even though your agenda is empty, you know you're gonna do is see your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing for me as well. Like now I live on a different continent than my parents and my sister. For most of my life, I've lived in a different continent than my grandparents and stuff like this. But yeah, we always would give effort. Even this year, I know like I'll see my family on Christmas as
Yeah.
well.
It's also nice just to go back during the holidays.
Yeah.
It's a nice warm family time.
Mm. Good. Well, we've talked a lot about traditional ways that Christmas is celebrated around the world, but the reality is that Christmas is changing. The culture around Christmas has developed a lot, especially in the last couple decades or last century. Pretty much all the Christmas references to the movies, to
The amount of Christmas
Music,
movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything. And yeah, so the Christmas, for better or worse, is changing. And that's what I want to ask you guys is, do you think we should stick to the traditional Christmas cultures? Do you think we should keep these cultures going? You know, the piñatas in Mexico and different traditions here in Belgium or in Ghana or in the Philippines or wherever it may be? Or do you think it's okay and we can embrace creating new Christmas traditions as well?
I mean, I haven't noticed any big differences, to be fair.
For me, it's more like you do whatever you want to do for Christmas.
But the only difference I notice, like personally, because you become older, you become more independent. You don't spend the entire time with your family. You go out, you meet some of your friends for New Year's or for Christmas, and you know.
So you think it's the values that kind of stay consistent throughout the whole time, like the values of seeing your family and spending time with people and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And
I think the value will always kind of stay the same. It just, I think it gets more like advertisements, like for example on Netflix there's like more than 100 Christmas movies. There's now like a section with Christmas movies. So for me that like can go down because I feel like if you're always constantly watching Christmas movies it's too much.
Yeah.
Like I would just get done with it in 2 weeks.
yeah.
So I think, but then too, like still think like Christmas markets and stuff. Like that's still traditional. Like everyone can go to Christmas market and just drink some drinks.
Yeah. Sienna, what about you? You're an old guy, a traditional guy. What do you think? I mean, when you were celebrating Christmas, you know, in your youth, long time ago,
Man, talk to me about it.
you know,
Long
people weren't watching Christmas movies or listening to this Christmas music.
On the other hand, they were watching Gladiators, dude.
Yeah, good times.
Whatever they were watching, they had different Christmas traditions, and you know, even if we look at our ancestors from like 100 years ago, they celebrated Christmas in a way different way. But
I've been alive for a very, very, very long time. I've seen a lot of traditions, a lot of change. And I think change is never a bad thing. It's good because it brings new things. And as long as it goes slowly, like it's not just a new thing, then it's good. It just has to go, it has to evolve.
yeah,
And I like that.
Yeah.
Because always it's better.
that's cool. I like that answer as well.
Yeah. Well done, Santa Claus.
That's my wisdom for you guys.
Alright, we'll close things up here. I'm gonna leave you guys with one more question and we'll go around in a circle. Everyone can just give their closing remarks as a response to this question. Is what do you guys think that Christmas teaches us about being human? I'll let you guys think about that for a second. So, what does Christmas teach us about being human?
Do you like? I know during Christmas time there's loads of organizations doing stuff for people who are, for example, homeless or whatever, to help them out, especially during Christmas because it's a lonely time. So I feel during that time you kind of have more empathy with people.
Yeah.
Like if I go to the Christmas marketing process, for example, and I'm with friends and like I know I can go home and I'm under, like I have a bed and under a roof. But then during Christmas time, I feel like more people have empathy with people who are actually living in the streets. Also when it's cold and when you normally have to be with family or a lot of people travel home. So I would say, for me, I get more empathy with people who are having more difficult times during the Christmas period. So maybe more human, more empathy, I would say, yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's well, as being Santa Claus, it kind of speaks for itself, but giving back.
Yeah.
The perfect time to give things to the people you care about. And it shows, because I care about everyone. That's why I give everything. But that's the perfect time to stop and give people gifts.
Santa stole my answer.
Bro, that's my answer, bro. I had that answer.
I was gonna say
1500 years
the
ago.
same thing, but I'll add like it's about warmth and coziness and you know like being friendly with everyone.
Yep.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
think just being nice, getting presents.
I agree. I think it's, you know, the time that we kind of just forget about the other things going on in our life, like whatever maybe stressing us with school, with work, stuff like that.
I feel during Christmas, like you kind of, although you know you have deadlines and assignments, you kind of just ignore it for 3 days.
Mhm.
And it kind of always feels good because then you're just with family, you're talking, you don't really think about all of that. I think it's a nice time.
That's true. Well, I'm happy we had this podcast. Happy we talked about this. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Santa, for being here, flying
Thank
all
you,
the way.
Santa.
Do you validate sleighs here for the parking? Do you validate?
This lady's for the parking. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry. Your sleigh, you have an
You have
exception.
to go back to the North Pole now.
Yeah, still a lot to prepare. It's
Tight
almost
schedule.
Christmas, so we have a lot to do. Yeah.
How long is the flight?
We're very
On
quick.
Magic
Rudolph,
Reindeer.
Rudolph is so fast. It's like over there.
So basically, it's a Santa.
Well, it's like-
has
it's
the
like-
answer to teleportation.
Think he has to give gifts to 8 billion children in one night. So,
Yeah, I mean, true.
or wait, no, 8 billion people. Well, anyway, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it your best rating and maybe give us some feedback as well, what we can do better for next time. Yes. Peace out.
Yes, thank you everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.